Time to roll out.
Hello and welcome to another episode of my Let's Play World of Tanks. I am actually going to be featuring 3 new tanks tonight. I decided to go ahead and splurge, and I mean I had 2 million credits with which to splurge. And so what did I pick up? Well, this is the first of them, the T-34-85, my favorite tank of all of World War II history. It certainly is a beast. Has awesome health, has a great speed, great turning radius, great turret mobility. The only downside is it starts off with the 76mm cannon on it. So, by no means is it awesome, but certainly leaves a lot of improvements that are really close to being had. I mean, you are about 5,000 experience away from getting the 85mm, which is obviously the gun that you want on this thing. And then, of course, from there, there's other upgrades such as the engine, track, so on and so forth. So, before I was in this thing, I was obviously in the T-34. What did I like about the T-34? One gun in particular, the 57mm, is just so awesome, it's not even funny. It is... It is super long range accurate, super fast firing, excellent penetration rate. So what, you don't have that great of damage, you're still firing really fast, really accurately, really far away. And it was just so deadly and so dirty, I absolutely loved the thing. I just dodged 2 bullets there. Woo! See if I can't get a view on this. No, that's the problem with the 76, is you're probably gonna bounce. Nothing. That SU-85 though is about dead. So yeah, the 76 is just a grind at the moment. It certainly is not anything I would write home about. And again, it's no... No, again, no damage. That's it! Flip it to the HE! I can't wait to get the 85mm on this thing. Oh man, he got hit by like a ton of bricks. Probably artillery hit him. So yeah, the 76mm, it's a 76mm, what do you want? Oh, that was so... Looked like I did it too, but I know I didn't. Uh-oh. Oh, look at that, I actually did damage. That's not half bad. It's, again... Nope! What is behind us? Oh, T-28. Oh, I can take this thing on. If I don't miss. Come on, baby. Hey, you better run. Of course, you're leading me into a trap, because I know better. So we're gonna stop here and reverse. Yeah, Wolverine. Yeah, so once this thing gets upgraded, I'd imagine it's probably one of the better tanks in the game. I've been told that it's actually a really fun tank to play with, so I can't wait. Come on.
That one didn't go through.
Nothing. Uh-oh. People in our base.
We didn't even scratch them.
How are people in our base? Ah, delayed shooting there. So let's... There we go. Of course I'm going to crest this hill and not be able to hit him. Yeah, well.
Critical hit.
There we go. Ow. Something hit me.
Punch right through
This
their
guy hit
armor.
me. He must have the 57mm.
Enemy vehicle
Because he was
destroyed.
actually hitting me for a lot. Oh, wow. That is a lot of guys over at our base. I think I'm going to use the better part of Valor. Or Discretion? Yeah, whatever. The let's hide and not have to pay a repair bill. This tank is not half bad. Again, needs the 85mm to really be effective, but in the meantime, I'm going to sit here and not waste a repair bill that I otherwise would be having to pay. Because I know that I'm not going to be able to get back there in time. Let's spoil someone's fun. See if I can't. Yeah, let's just hide. At this point, when it's that many people against me, I'm gonna hide, let them take the base. You're better off saving yourself the repair bill. I'll still do fine in terms of money. Experience-wise, won't get it, but, you know, it happens. So, 76mm on the T34-85, not the greatest. When I get the 85mm, this tank will be awesome. Until then, we'll see what else that I ended up getting today.
Time to roll out.
So here I am in the Panzer 38NA, another Czech Panzer that I'm not actually very familiar with. I know it's a scout, obviously, as I'm getting stuck here with the Leopard, and I'm a light tank, so my roll's very limited. Probably just gonna roll with the Leopard and see what I can do. He's a little faster than I am, probably has a bigger gun too, so we'll see what I can do. I know for a fact that the Panzer 38NA, now that I've actually bothered to look at it, is a tank on the way to getting the Panzer 34. Oh, nuts, that was my own dumb fault. So yeah, this thing will eventually lead to the Panzer 34 as opposed to the Lunchbox and the Leopard like I thought it did. That's a different tree. I'll actually get to that soon-ish. Can't imagine this thing taking too long to do. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Had a little thing pop up on my window. It was a little annoying. So, time to relearn how to scout properly, which in effect is actually very difficult to do because I'm not sure how I'm supposed to do it. So let's get killed. I mean, the only thing I do know how to do in this tank. Oh, not good.
Critical hit.
Yay! Run away! So, that was as good a time as any. There is actually a patch coming out very soon. Patch version 6.6. There's actually 2 of them on the test server right now. 1 and 2. 2 being corrections to patch 1 that have not really turned out so well. So first off, they're going to be adding the Siegfried Line map. What is the Siegfried Line? Well, the Siegfried Line is actually... As I zoom in here, I can actually...
We nailed it.
Yeah! Siegfried Line is actually a line in Germany during the war, which was meant to act as a defense, mostly against the French when the initial war began, and later was there for when the Americans assaulted into Germany through Battle of the Bulge, etc., etc. The T-20, or no, the T-14, which is in this game, actually came about as part of a way to cross the Siegfried Line. So, it does have some history in this game, and although it was never really a major part of the war, I think it was primarily bypassed and kind of ignored. It certainly would be an interesting battlefield to see when we get to it. I gotta carefully choose my route here. I'm gonna go up this way. So yeah, in addition to the new map, there's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new tanks. First of which is the Panzer V, the Tiger, but the Porsche version of the Tiger. So it's going to have the turret moved slightly forward, it's going to run on an electrical engine, and incorrectly in the game, not according to history, that it's going to have much heavier armor than the Tiger. Now in history, it actually was the exact same thing, just with a different turret and an electrical engine. So, I guess World of Tanks has the liberty to do with it what they want. So, in addition, there's going to be the VK4502, which already exists, but that's the Off-B. So now they're putting in the Porsche, the Off-A. Another slightly different turret. Not familiar with it at all, though, so it should be interesting. They're also going to be throwing in the E50, 75, and 100 series experimental tanks, which never saw combat, but they're basically like an upgraded version of the Panzer IV, the Tiger, and then a mouse turret on top of a standard tank. Additionally, there's the T-15 and the T-25. I do not know what they are. I believe they might be referring to 2 American tank destroyers, or scouts, or something. I will quickly look it up and get back to you on the next match. And here I am in the American loaf of bread. The, what is this thing? The M6 Heavy. I know nothing about it. I've never played in it. All I know is I've upgraded the gun to be the 76mm, the highest one that I had unlocked. And we're gonna hope that it's halfway decent. I have no idea what to expect. So, here's to finding out. Yay. So anyway, after some exhaustive Wikipedia research and Googling, i.e. 30 seconds in between the games, I found out that the T-15 is actually a British-made tank used by the... Ooh. See, now that I closed the window, I don't remember. The Belgians, I believe, during the war. So I don't know what in the world they're going to have it be in this game. But the T-25 looks like it was an American tank that was used as a replacement for the Sherman, where it had the 75 and 76 millimeter, but it was rejected in favor of, I guess, the building of the Pershing, and just the fact that there were 76 mil Shermans. So it should be interesting to see where that gets moved into. But more importantly, the Panther II will actually get substituted with the E-50 as the German Tier 9 tank, and then the Panther will get substituted by the Panzer II, and then the rest will just get squished and squeezed around, and the tech trees will change. Yeah, that's all on Overlord's blog. I'm sure that there's plenty of reference charts you could see there. But things get moved around, squished, moved, and different trees have been added. So, in addition, they added an engine boost consumable that boosts your engine power along with the... Hopefully I don't shoot my own teammate here. Oh, yay, tracked you.
We didn't even scratch
Hold on. So it adds engine power in addition to turret power, I believe. I tracked the guy again. I just feel like a jerk. Oh, there's no artillery. Sweet. And 4 Sherman. Nope. Come on, reload. It is way out of range. I'm gonna stay back here at the Panther. We'll just go wherever he goes. VK does not frighten anyone. I don't know why.
Got him.
Oh, there we go. No more problem. So yeah, additionally, the most important thing I think that's in this patch is the fact that anyone can now start a platoon. Free, or, oh, how do you want to word it? Non-premium players now can do a 2-person platoon for free without even worrying about it. So you can always play with your one buddy now, which is totally awesome. Now you no longer have to hope that someone has a free, or that someone has a premium account so everyone can join. You just go ahead and create a platoon with your buddy, which is totally awesome. I think that had needed to be in the game at the get-go. That's one of those things where it kind of makes a difference. Additionally, they added an extra tier for Tier 1s only for newcomers, people who have played less than 10 battles. So that's really going to help prevent people like me who grab Tier 1 tanks to start on a new tree from playing against people who've never played before, because it's really not fair when you think about it, that I have more experience than them, and thus they're getting just completely stomped and might get frustrated with the game. So it's really nice the fact that they're going to actually get the ability to play against other new players. So I really think that's a good addition. Oh, come on. I hit the exact same spot before. Oh well. So, other than that, there's uh-oh. Let's run. There's now filters for platoon invites so that you can accept your friends only as opposed to getting random invites from players, which I won't be turning on because I still appreciate the invites you all send me. I do try to get back to you if you send a message, so if I don't reply right away, it's probably because I'm in the middle of a game. And if you want to play with me, by all means, just ask. I'll probably be able to join you when I'm done with whatever game I'm in, so on and so forth. Anyway, additionally, don't care about that one, they increased the credit levels for the M10 and the M36. That is awesome, because as much as I did fairly decently with the Wolverine, that thing definitely deserved to be making more credits than it was. I don't think it was making nearly as much as it should have been.
We didn't penetrate
Oh,
their armor.
bollocks.
That one didn't go through.
Fine, HE it is. So yeah, those are going to get increased. Additionally, they're going to increase the matchmaking value for the T95. That needed to happen. It needed to get increased. It really needed to be increased in a in whatever tier it was in, because it just was in a lot of games that
That one didn't go
I just
through.
think it was way too overpowered for. But then again, I've only seen maybe a handful, so what do I know?
We've just dinged
Okay,
him.
I'm doing nothing to him. So, what else do we have here? They have bug fixes, reworked models, more bug fixes. They added a machine gun turret, or machine gun slot, on the top of the IS-4. So I guess they just made the model look prettier. They could have just said that. I mean, that's not a big deal. They also did something with the fixing the most important, getting stuck on terrain when it's in a critical incline. That was excessively difficult to deal with, as you get stuck on the slightest little nudge that you didn't know was there, and you were stuck for 5 minutes trying to back up, reverse, go forward, and wedge yourself off of it. So, that's the maps and gist. The rest was just rebalancing all the new tanks they introduced, decreasing the price of some shells for the 7.5 kilometer quick 46 L100, adjusting the depression angle at T92, and then just a bunch of little things. They did take out the team damage when ramming a vehicle under 20 kilometers an hour. That's actually nice, because at the initial start, when you get stuck in this whole mess of stuff and you just so happen to nudge someone who's a slightly smaller tank than you, and you ended up taking half their health, that really was not fun. So now that they removed it, it's much better. So, yeah, let's do one more here.
Let's get this show on the road.
Well, not exactly the best map, because it is Campanova. I am here in my freshly purchased and totally unupgraded, except for the engine, Slugger. So, let's see what it is capable of with the 76mm. I'm sure once you get the upgraded turret, the upgraded tracks, the upgraded gun, the 90mm, this thing will be phenomenal. But until then, the 76 will have to do. And I'm looking forward to it. I think it should be interesting. I actually kept my...
Enemy is hit.
Oh, look at that.
We've hit them hard.
I didn't think I would be able to do that, actually. I actually ended up keeping my, what is that thing called? The Wolverine and its crew, in favor of being able to play it back and forth and use it as a training tank. Obviously, you level you guys up to 100%, get their stuff up, and then you transfer them to another tank. So,
That one didn't go through.
boo hiss.
Bounced off.
Same deal. So yeah. That'd have been incredible if I was actually able to shoot through there, but I don't think I actually can. Nope. Critical error, my friend.
Looks like that one went right through.
So yes, the Slugger so far is kind of cool. I like it. I don't know what it is in armor compared to the what the heck is the thing called? The Wolverine. Man, I'm having trouble with names all of a sudden. I don't know why.
That one didn't go through.
To name it a part I could actually penetrate. Again, at this range, you kind of just shoot and hope for the best. There you go. Man, his turret's weaker than I remember. You can penetrate the side of that turret fairly easily. Oh, now they slew it this way, though. I'm going to have trouble. So, we're just not going to shoot. There's that Ferdinand over there I can't hit. Oh, Campanova. I actually did forget to... It seems to be a trend with American TDs. I tend to forget to put the camo netting on these things. So my to-do when I get out of this game is to buy camo net, provided I have the money or credits, because I totally just dumped a ton of money getting the crew and everything else for 2 tanks on top of this tank, which I was unexpecting to get, seeing as I already picked up 3 tanks. So yeah, why not do 4? Figured why not, you know. Might as well just start getting all the tanks I can up and playing more. I had 2 million credits with which to blow, and I'm not getting the Panther anytime soon. That's pretty far away. But, I mean, I like the choices so far. Now the thing is, I am actually very tempted to spend all that free experience I have in getting the 85mm cannon for the T-34-85, and then Ooh, that's like 10. I have to weigh it out. I only really have 20,000 free experience. Not much. It is a lot in the grand scheme of things, but it'll get me like 1 or 2 upgrades, so I really gotta be paying attention to it. I kinda wanted to save it more for when I need to skip a lot of stuff, or if I wanted to use it on trees that led nowhere. But that actually might qualify. I think a few of these things might actually qualify for that. Items that do not lead to the next tank. So I think I will actually end up taking a look at that real quick when I get out of this game, and maybe I'll end up getting a few things here. Alright, so we need to be careful, because that Tiger 2 will hurt a lot. So we've invaded their base here, which is actually impressive. But we need to be I need to be very cautious. Go for it, Tiger. You lead the way, I'll follow. Yeah, look! There's a little fire extinguisher in this tank. It's kinda cool. I can't do anything to him. We're gonna go for the cap.
We've lost a track.
Ow!
One of our tracks is gone.
So there go both of my tracks. Oh, it's probably this King Tiger. This is gonna hurt in a minute. Go on! Oof. There we go. That was brutal. I'm surprised I lived this long. That hurt a lot, actually. Uh-oh. Double uh-oh. Yes! Made it past this 180. That was a wasted shot. T-34 I can actually do something about. If I can slew my turret quick enough. Uh-oh. He got me good with that 57mm. Well, that's gonna do it for this episode. I had 4 new tanks. Gotta learn a lot about them, gotta do some upgrades. But we'll see how they turn out in the long run. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for joining me, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.